Hey! The Workers Club. I love the name.
Okay, it's Workers Club 109. It's Gus, it's Larry, it's Wilson, and as always, we're going to take a little break between books, and we'll do a watch-along, and the watch-along this time is a JR-themed watch-along, since we'll be doing JR's Slobberknocker, My Life in Wrestling, next. And, yeah, Larry's curated JR talking about things. Maybe we'll throw in some, all the instances where JR was, I don't know what you call it. Is Vince is hazing him and trying to embarrass him.
I did just watch Dr. Heine because the wife had never seen it, and I was trying to describe it to her, and you can't really. It was painful. It's like 7 minutes. It's terrible.
Oh.
7 minutes of Vince jokes, and none of them land.
Oh. Yikes. And that was just because he'd left, right?
He was getting...
he was just on
intestinal surgery or something. Or another butt surgery of some kind.
Nice. Yeah. He is... he's home. Jim Ross is home, saying, feeling rugged. And what is it? I hope to kick out. I need to kick out. I'm trying. That was kind of concerning.
We got to stop with the kicking out thing.
Yeah. No.
Well, Jim, I don't think it's concerning, but, he's what, 74? And, not in good shape. Smokes like a chimney. He smokes during the podcast.
Yeah.
He's not going to feel
cigarettes.
Great. He's not going to feel great 1 week out of fucking colon surgery. Because he was like, I'm going to do a podcast as soon as I get home. It's like, okay. That's probably not the best idea.
Yeah. Need to kick out. I'm trying.
We got to stop. The Scott Hall ones were the worst. Remember that?
Was he?
Do you remember he was like in a coma for a day or two before he died? And everyone was like, kick out, Scott. Scott's got to kick out of this one. It's like...
No, I didn't see that. Do we want to talk about our truth?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I didn't get a nice... Clearly, they banned me from Squared Circle, too, because my posts just don't work. But I didn't get a nice formal letter or anything like you. Nothing is telling me I can't. It just, when I go to do it, I get an error.
Interesting. Yeah, well, maybe because I got... I swear I've been banned before, but then I've been temporarily suspended many times. I'm being targeted. Did you know the Triple H...
It tells me that user is banned from Reddit when I try to post.
Oh, all of Reddit? How do you get banned from all of Reddit? What did you do?
It can't be all of Reddit, right?
It might be all of it.
Sounds like all of it.
Yeah, it sounds like...
I never post anything on Reddit. Just Squared Circle.
You must have posted something.
Which you could probably find me if you read all my comments. You could discern it was me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe you were promoting the podcast too hard. Did you see that Triple H is going to be an executive producer on The Rock's Andy Kaufman documentary? What a sentence. The Rock's Andy Kaufman's documentary.
Why do we need that?
Yeah, they just did one last year.
This one is called Andy Kaufman Is Me. And it's David Letterman is the executive producer as well. And Brian Gewirtz and Danny Garcia and Hiram. And now Paul Levesque.
I'm not banned from Reddit. I can post in other subreddits.
Okay.
You're making me scared that I'm a weirdo or some kind of sociopath.
You are. It is based off of Andy Kaufman's personal journal, and some of the stuff was going to be a book from Andy, and it's been recreated on screen through puppetry with interviews from his family and people that knew him. And there you go. Dwayne's producing, and by the way, this article from Wrestle Talk, Andy Kaufman, WWE Hall of Famer. You know what he's known for. So there you go. Exciting stuff. Paul's on the up. None of this bad press and all the criticism will get him down. He'll be okay.
I just so desire corporate suits making wrestling decisions. We're so close to another Kip Fry. You know what I mean? Or
we're constantly inching closer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. TKO, like I said, there was on the Discord where it's gonna be some guy from the professional bowling league. Yeah, he just has the bare minimum. Yeah, bare minimum experience of just dealing with some kind of live event scenario. Never has produced any television before. He'll figure it out. It'll be okay. He'll have good people around him. Sean trying to cut him out from under his legs at every turn.
I have the scene in my head. I'm watching it of this dude give his intro speech to the locker room.
Yeah. Yes, we're 25 years away from a book where it talks about Sean politicking trying to get in the way of some guy.
Yeah.
The bean counters.
Well, that's the other fun thing that came with that WCW run is the guys who lasted and how they went up or down depending on each guy and who was savvy enough to do it.
Maybe one of them will be Vince Russo, who has recently reiterated that he would return to the WWE for $1 million.
It would be like Bill Watts coming back. Right? We're getting rid of the mats, and the girls are going to show their tits.
He was also recently...
I'm watching every week.
He recently was talking about that, he wants to book AEW, and, the matches. He needs to get... The matches need to be short, very short. And he cites his... I
got to know what that looks like.
At AEW, Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Tony Khan collab. If anything, I think AEW needs to linger a little bit on things. He's always just moved. It's so much he tries to fill in a show.
Yeah. There's been some long talking segments lately.
Yeah, I could do without that. That would increase, though, wouldn't it? With Vince Rude, they become 3-act plays.
Yeah,
I sound like 3-act plays.
You got an arc.
I heard that he was recently talking about some NXT guy, the guy that mouthed off about Tony Khan, and he was like, "Shut the fuck up!" I just there should be somebody in wrestling that's a wrestler that's like, "Shut the fuck up." All right, I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm strapped in. Let's do some Jim Ross.
Great one off the rip here.
And it reads like
found.
Sorry, this is a Hannibal video that came up when I was searching Jim Ross, and I just had to click on it.
Okay.
Jim Ross, who is 73 now, found out this week that he has colon cancer and has been battling numerous health issues over the years. But
I like the stereo wind. It's like a Pink Floyd album.
Yeah, I think Hannibal would get some.
Here in the U.S., where if you can afford it, they have an amazing medical system, and he's one of those lucky people under those Tony Khan mega contracts where you're paid a lot for doing not very much. Although I'm sure Jim Ross would do more if he could. So he's getting the surgery to have the colon cancer removed next week. Wish him the best with it. And don't take me wrong, he's one of the people that all the hard work he did in the Bill Watts days, he's reaping the rewards now. being paid.
Yeah.
Huh. Is somebody
yeah, I believe
is there somebody getting news from this? Like, this is how they get their wrestling news?
He kind of
through
tries to be
Hannibal
like
and
that. I think he's got his small little pack of 22 sycophants in the comments.
He's the highest paid announcer in wrestling now, so congratulations to him on that. He's a tough guy. I'm sure it's going to be a successful operation. He's battled through various cancer operations over the years, and I wish him nothing but the best. Keep him in your prayers. He's definitely going to be a
Dave should do all of his news reports like this in a windy parking lot. Dave should be dropping all of his news for his subscribers.
Yeah, did he have to weigh his personal grudges during a Jim Ross get well soon?
You have to. Any news you report, you should just also throw in something personal.
He's one of my favorites because he's like the most bitter guy ever for not getting a contract.
Yeah. What's he going to get a contract for?
Well, for wrestling, he's a wrestler.
Yeah, I know, but still.
I don't know. He thinks he should be Kevin Owens. That's the thing, because he's French Canadian.
Oh,
and they came up together, I think. But then he had the Abby thing where he got hepatitis, which I don't even believe, really, honestly. And right, he'll always throw shade at Owens. He's very not transparent. Okay. What do we want to go with first here? We could do the National Treasure. That'll be fun. Okay. Some of the best moments. I don't know if it's just calling or segments or what, but
I have YouTube Premium. That's all I know. Okay, these are the best calls.
Oh, what? Sorry, I moved back too far.
Yeah, it's okay.
JR's voice has provided the
we gotta get our
soundtrack
fucking
to so many
intro.
famous moments.
Wait,
Jim's
Wendy?
Before we focus on his most famous bits of commentary, let's first take a look at the more underrated calls from JR's career. Jim had so many great calls that these ones may have slipped the radar, but you're bound to remember some.
Speak the whole thing.
I'm big Oklahoma bet.
Reverse, file, diabolical structure. No dream was worth this. Kick out, Cactus. May God have mercy on our WWF souls. Somebody's gonna bleed. Somebody's gonna bleed. Look at Mr. McMahon. That's the man's wife. What the hell are you people thinking here? Boy, look at these kids here in the seats. Oh, no. They're crying. There's children crying.
That's it. There's children crying.
Now there's gonna be the man right there. That's Blue Chip right there.
Oh, he's got bass in his voice on that.
Steel. 2 miles of steel chain.
Just him saying what? Pretty much. I can't believe Vince got tired of this guy. He's selling all this stuff. He is, even into this crappy era here.
You know what I would prefer is like a compilation of his like just baked AEW calls.
Yeah, I'm sure
off reservation, and he's just this is great, guys. Isn't this just great being here watching wrestling? He's kind of or questioning the rules and the Bucks not tagging, and
I'm sure someone's made that with bad faith.
Take a deep seat, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to see a classic.
Take a deep seat.
Do you believe in miracles?
Oh,
when it comes to some of JR's greatest calls, they're so iconic, recitable.
I didn't know this pud was going to talk during this. I can't take a British accent.
Oh, come
get to some of
on.
these other ones. How do I get out of this? There we go.
Oh, man.
Let's do the Nash one. That sounds interesting.
Give me another, yeah.
What are we selling here?
I think the phone. No, laundry. Phone. She pointed at the phone.
It is a phone. Oh, it's Verizon. Okay.
Let's keep it moving.
They don't
Let's
break.
talk about somebody who's coming in. Taz, as we know, is going to be coming in, but there's rumor and innuendo that Kevin Nash is unhappy and he may be getting cut loose from WCW. Meltzer would say the WWF hierarchy had a meeting regarding making an offer to Nash if he were to cut loose from WCW. The mood was very strong not to bring him in, and that he's doing the company far more benefit as a cancer in the other locker room. So I'm curious, JR. First of all, there's a lot going on in WCW. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but the idea that Nash might be available and you guys don't want him, that sort of jumps off the page.
Not everybody didn't want him. And, you know, I'll be fully transparent here. Kevin Nash has been a friend of mine since I met him at the Cheetah when he was a bouncer. Gentleman's Club in Atlanta. So I've known Kevin for long before he got in wrestling business.
Cheetah.
I think
That can be in the
Briscoe
book.
may have introduced him to me. But, you know, playing a guy that's a good-looking guy that's got a athletic body that's 7 feet tall. You can't just not look.
Yeah.
If you believe that he has he had the look, the appearance of a star, and he had the desire to leave the bar business, the gentleman's club business,
The desire.
and get into wrestling. So, you know, we had always had an interest in Kevin in that regard, but some people just Kevin's a very, very intelligent guy, and sometimes in certain circles, when you know the guy you're talking to he's smarter than you, it makes some people uncomfortable. And so if you're in a creative vein, in the creative world, and you fit something to a talent, thinking that because they're naive, they're insecure, they don't want to say no because they might get in trouble, it might make them look bad, perception. And Kevin was the kind of guy that would speak up. Oh, if we did that, it's going to do this, and why don't we could do this and get the same deal done, whatever. He had ideas, and some people were intimidated by that. So there were some on the creative side that had bad experiences with Kevin in the past, apparently. I had no issues with it. Here's the deal. Bottom line, at the end of the day.
Hey, as an aside, because it just came up, what's the Ric Flair Jim Ross hubbub?
What about it? I don't know. What is it?
Oh, really?
Is it new?
Yeah. Ric Flair said something about Jim Ross. He fired off like an angry tweet.
Everybody's hot and cold with Rick, or to Rick. Everyone is hot and cold with him.
Ric Flair just went off and posted about Jim Ross today. It is absolutely savage. The Nature Boy is
I hate life.
Pete Rosenberg.
Really put out there, clear as day.
It's wrestling
Who
news.
Will always be Jim.
Oh yeah, Flair said Jim Ross will always be Jim Ross, seeking attention.
This is recently?
Focus on your recovery. That's what he said.
What the fuck?
Jim Ross seeking attention. Focus on your
Is he?
JR's BBQ. Can you even believe he said that? And here's the really rough part. JR just had that serious.
Yeah, we know. Okay.
Days ago. So Flair's.
Yeah.
Is he still mad about JR talking about him at the bar and how sad it was that, you know, that documentary or whatever about him late at night at the bar?
Oh,
Jim's
well,
ready to go
but
home.
JR does reprimand him on the plane ride from hell. And that's probably why
Yeah.
Flair doesn't like him.
To this day.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, remember, Flair's the one who got Jim Ross fired in 2014. Remember they were doing that panel for the video game and Flair was drunk? And he's like, Bryan Danielson's the champion? And Flair like couldn't control him and
Yeah.
cool stuff.
I remember. So yeah, Flair. You gotta have
If
grudges.
Vince wants him there, guess what? JR's going to hire him. I ain't going to ask nobody. I ain't going to poll the creative guys. Hey, what are you, a pimply faced little jerk off's going to Thinking about maybe bringing Kevin Nash in. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter what you think because Vince has already already wants me to sign him. But Kevin was a keeper. He helped us a lot, in my opinion. He's a Hall of Fame guy, but he was outspoken. He still is outspoken. He's a great follow on Twitter, by the way, because he has a lot of multiple interests. So people just were intimidated by his intellect, I think, in a lot of ways.
Jim Ross kind of has a Porky Pig thing.
Became his attitude.
In that, but he doesn't stutter and use different words. He just gets there. He finally gets to the words he wants.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? How his speech pattern is?
It's probably learned from being the play-by, right? You don't want silence, so you kind of have things you do before you have it in your head of where you're going.
Yeah.
They're like filler things.
Full Porky Pig, but he'll do that. He'll be like he's, but he knows exactly what he wants to say.
Yeah.
Attitude. Oh, why? It's because he's smarter than you. And that basically was it. So
Kevin
was a controversial figure at that time, and a lot of people have bad memories. But anytime you get a guy with name, identity, box office, 7 feet, athletic, you don't just turn your backside. We don't want to do that. He might be a little higher maintenance than we're used to working with.
Let's talk about the other thing that's happening in WCW. It is a mass exodus. Spencer would report WCW sent
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting. Okay, so he thinks Kevin Nash is a smart guy.
He's impressed with him, which kind of makes me think less of Jim.
Does Jim Ross think if you drink wine that's putting you on kind of a higher level of intellect?
And Nash knows about politics. And he probably watches the History Channel. Nash explained, what did he explain to me one time? Where the right to bear arms came from. It was Shays' Rebellion. I never knew that before Nash told me that. So,
Lord, okay. All right.
Okay. Patterson and his boy.
I would have loved to sit in a meeting with Patterson and JR. And Brian
Let's keep it moving. Let's talk about some stuff going on behind the scenes. There's one piece of news that really, really stuck out when I was doing my research for this. And I know you're going to have a strong opinion. And as if this show hasn't been quote worthy enough, here comes some more for all the news sites.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Patterson turned in his resignation in October of 2004. Wade Keller would write, Pat Patterson, Vince McMahon's top confidant dating back to the mid-'80s expansion of the company, gave his notice last Tuesday. Although the 64-year-old Patterson often spoke of retiring someday soon, that talk grew more serious over the past month or so. The decision was accelerated due to a conflict behind the scenes with Triple H. Patterson, the main booker of the WWF in the early 80s, is credited with having a spectacular mind for laying out epic matches, including some of the best Royal Rumbles and biggest matches involving The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, and Ultimate Warrior. His booking philosophy was sometimes criticized for being too juvenile, or based on ha-ha humor, as it's referred to within WWE. Recently, McMahon asked Patterson to evaluate the Raw roster, and his conclusion was that Triple H was the problem. He felt that focusing the brand around Triple H wasn't working. Especially troublesome was Hunter's failure to elevate new talents to a main event level. Eugene and Chris Benoit were two examples of wrestlers who didn't end up any hotter after feuding with Hunter than they were before, in part because of how they were discarded after feuding with Hunter. Quote, sure, Hunter does jobs, but he doesn't elevate anyone, says one veteran wrestler. It's good that Pat finally spoke up. Since Patterson did speak up, he found himself in hot water with Triple H, who is as much of an influence over WWE's direction as anyone other than Vince himself. Patterson and Hunter have always had a tense relationship, dating back to Patterson favoring Rock over Hunter, where both were climbing the ranks in the late 90s. Patterson worked closely with The Rock and was seen as quote unquote his guy. Hunter was aware that he was battling for a top position, and he felt Patterson siding with The Rock worked against him. Patterson also wasn't a fan of the way Hunter would politic backstage. He noticed Hunter's frequent nitpicking of Rock's performances in front of others and saw it as counterproductive and petty. They butted heads forever, said one wrestler who knows both well. They got along on the surface, but they always had differences in philosophies, said another wrestler. Hunter was always so jealous of Rock, so he saw Pat as the enemy. Many suspect Patterson will return. Quote, He'll quit for 6 months, then return.
That makes
Vince
sense.
and Pat are too close.
Rock
I
was
think he'll come
Patterson's
back, but
boy.
he thinks he's
Remember,
needed.
he brought him in
just
for the
feels
tryout.
disjointed right now. Talk
Yeah.
to me a little bit
Because the
about
Samoans were huge in San Fran, so that's got to be Pat.
in October of 04, and how far off is Keller's report that it's probably because of Triple H?
Well, I think that Pat saw his role diminishing for whatever reasons there may be. I think, when I was reading this, our research material this week to do this show, as I said, I said it too much about having plenty of time on the airplane or the airport to read and research. Pat, I would say this: Pat felt like a little jilted lover. He was joined at the hip with Vince for years and years and years, in pivotal years, not just a year like in 2004. I'm talking about years where your balls are on the line, because if we don't do well, we're not going to be in business. Some of those WrestleMania gambles that Vince took, was just immense. And Pat was right there. Pat was a creative genius for a lot of that stuff. Pat did have a propensity for humor. I'm not a big humor guy, and as it relates to wrestling, I think humor should be organic and real and natural. I think that pro wrestling should be more athletically oriented.
From hard hats.
Yeah, okay. See, I never thought about the Rock Patterson thing when thinking about if Patterson was Triple H's boy.
No. I could, yeah. And, Pat Patterson, I could see him not liking somebody that's, I would classify Paul as a passive aggressive.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that we were listening.
I always had the goal to come here.
Yeah.
We were listening to Conrad read the Observer or Torch, so I felt like I was getting inceptioned a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
A couple of stops in between. Went to work for Jim Crockett after leaving the Cowboy. Based in Charlotte. That was an interesting experience.
No, this is his Hall of Fame speech, correct?
Yeah.
With the legendary Ric Flair.
Looking for attention. Classic JR.
I thank the good Lord that my liver has survived knowing Ric Flair for these 20-some years. To this very day, if I smell a kamikaze, I get nauseous. But he's the greatest in-ring performer that I've ever seen.
What it's like to be Ric Flair's wife at these things, and everybody has to be like,
God, that was so quick. I think this is the wife he was only with for like 2 years.
I know. But you always have to hear about how your husband's just like...
Hang on. 36 to 44. That was 8 seconds.
You think so? From him saying that to him going from laughter to absolute tears?
That I've ever seen in person in my life.
One. Instant. Not even a second pat. It's instant.
I mean, unless they made a really quick cut, but I don't see the cut in there. That Rick's, I don't know.
Rick is able to cry on, like, sob on demand. Not even cry, sob on demand.
That's the Arn Anderson retirement face.
If you're Ric Flair, why would you care that Jim Ross considers you one of the greats?
It feels so good to be respected.
I guess. I mean, don't you have like somebody? I don't know who. I don't know.
Are you saying he doesn't get that weepy when he gets a birthday card from David?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Wait, JR hasn't done an RJ City interview, has he?
I don't think so. But I do remember watching this and chuckling about it.
Okay, I never saw this. I just...
Gus, do you have fond memories of when Brandy was trying to utilize the AEW platform?
Welcome, everybody, to
Yeah, I remember.
I'm your host, Brandy. I got my...
I watched a few, but she's not very engaging.
Slightly appropriate for what we're doing today.
And she tried after they left AEW. I think she released 1 or 2 YouTube videos. He was visiting wherever they were, and Cody was in town that week, to highlight like a restaurant, and then it went nowhere.
If you're in Jacksonville Beach and you want to
maybe she still. I could be wrong. Maybe she still does it.
Nehawk is where you're gonna go. Let's get to drinking and cooking. That's what we do here. So I have a guest that you probably
Whose
didn't think that
apartment
I
is
could get,
this?
but you don't know
Or
who my
condo?
friends are. You don't know who my people are and who my people talk
I thought
to. And how
they
we
were
do
usually
things
in their
around here.
house.
And I got
But yeah,
the
this is
best
not
guest
it.
booked
That
for this show.
screams, yeah, a
Without
kitchen,
further ado,
an apartment
let's
kitchen.
bring on the grilling master, Mr. Jim Ross. Come on in, Jim.
What a wonderful introduction, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everybody.
What if they all were coming from the bathroom?
Hello.
You hear a flush, and that'd be great.
Thank you for coming. So not only are you the barbecue master, which
What a
we're not
great
going to be
show.
grilling today.
Look at this
just,
guy.
You know,
Another
what
time.
happens.
We'll
But,
save that for the rating suite.
but you're also
JR.
known as the Moscow
JR already
Mule.
has a dry sense of humor, but not being able to show any emotion helps that a lot.
By Jim Ross.
It takes
So,
care of like
Jim,
90%
I've
of
got
it.
These
Yeti.
glasses,
Yeah,
which
man.
you said this is the way to go.
Well, if you don't have copper, which is a traditional thing you see in restaurants and bars, the copper mugs for the Moscow mules.
I have copper mugs. I should be drinking
migrated to
Moscow
Yeti
Mules during our
glasses.
JR book.
The Yeti works out real well.
Be
And you need ice.
respectful.
Now, I like crushed ice. If you're not so lucky to have
Weird.
an opportunity to have crushed ice
Okay,
or
pause
regular
it. Hold
ice,
on,
it really
because I
doesn't
just
matter.
had this conversation with my wife. We were at a burger shack yesterday, and they were doing that little ice pellets, from the machine and for the
Yeah.
fountain, the drinks. And I was saying, I do like that in a sody pop, but man, it makes it harder to drink at the end. You don't want to come rushing forward.
Okay, that's not where I thought you were going to go because it doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would the ice make a difference? But you're right. I love the crushed ice.
I don't really care for crushed ice because you end up eating a lot more, and I don't really care to eat a lot of ice.
I like
a lot of drinks. You have the big ice cube. That's just to
You're not
make it
using a
cold.
straw?
But yeah, no, I
Turn it
never
for a
use a
straw?
No, I never do a straw.
Well, but see,
I mean,
I'm talking
I-
about soda, not an
Oh.
alcoholic drink, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, soda. You want crushed ice, not ice cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
do
Five
like them, the
Guys,
little
that's what I'm
pellets.
thinking of. Five Guys, you get the choices. You can
Yeah.
flavor the drink. Yeah.
All right, crushed ice for an alcoholic drink, I guess.
Takes a lot of ice. I'm a Tito's guy by and large.
I'm a Tito's girl. So
Tito's
we're
is a
gonna get along.
classic. It's
And
moderate.
I don't like
Tito's wasn't big when I was drinking. I feel like I missed out because I'm a vodka guy.
I mean, I never drank any Tito's until my wife turned me on to it when we were first hanging out. That would have been, over 10 years now. So,
I'm not a snob about vodka, though. I had my favorites, but I wasn't a snob.
I still drink Kettle One, so that's probably why I never drank Tito's because I'm being snooty about it.
I like going to a bar and watching a bartender use those little shot glasses to pour a drink. I think that's amateur hour, and it tells me that they're
sometimes they have to do. I mean,
than they are the customer's satisfaction. So I don't use I poured what I think is right. And then,
that's how you got to do it, though.
Ginger beer. Now, by the way,
That's at home, yes.
Oh, I
Yes,
think
at home.
the wife gets these, and I never knew what was in them.
nutrition and all that
Ginger
stuff.
beer?
Could be.
Yeah.
It's just
Makes
ginger,
Over here,
just
I've
ginger.
tried,
No, I mean a
juice.
Moscow Mule itself.
Oh, yes, yeah. It's
limes.
lime juice,
there's that.
vodka, and ginger
And
beer.
then we're going to add
Oh, okay.
some mint.
Some syrup. Like it looks like he has some
Mint.
syrup out.
The guys are trying to figure this out. It says on the
I'm not a
label
fan
here,
of sweet drinks, so
mint. It's not fancy
yeah,
mint. JoJo's mint. Billy Javaz's mint.
put some mint in
It's
there, okay.
Simple mint. There you go. You notice that when you become a bachelor,
kind of a mojito flavor to his Moscow Mule.
Oh, that's sad to me.
What?
You said when you become a bachelor. Oh.
I guess it's better than saying when you become a widow. And then it's
No, I think
kind
that's better.
You notice that
Yeah, it's better
when
to
you
say
become a
bachelor than.
and you don't like to do
It's dark.
dishes, you use one tool. I'm stirring with it. I'm cutting with it, but this is a pretty nice little drink here. There you go.
I mean,
Enjoy.
You think he's cutting ribs and then stirring his drink with the knife?
yeah, why not? I mean, I'm also a big proponent of doing that. I also just use the same stuff over and over.
Just don't drink and drive.
There's how you make a Moscow Mule, and it's a drink.
Jey Uso feels targeted.
You can
Jay and Jimmy.
Splash of ginger beer. You can do more ginger beer. It really up to your personal taste.
Yeah, we know.
Don't go buy a
Brandy
book.
does not like
Go
it.
by
She
your taste. If it tastes good, then you
eager-eyed it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What did you say about?
I was just like, Brandy does not like it.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at her face. I was transfixed on what Jim was talking about.
Yeah. He was saying.
I mean, he put a lot of vodka in there. I mean, for a normal person, not.
Yeah.
I'm stirring with it. I'm cutting with it. But
I think she's already nervous.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
There you go.
Good. All
Enjoy.
right. Cheers.
Enjoy the. Just don't drink and drive. There's how you make a Moscow Mule, and
There's
it's
your cut.
a drink. You can moderate the.
You cut.
Oh, she probably was like, "Oh Lord."
Splash of ginger beer. You can do more ginger.
He's also really dominating for her show.
Yeah,
he hasn't shut up yet.
Yeah.
Beer, really up to your personal taste, but don't go buy a book.
It's usually
Go by your
Darby
taste.
making a casserole
Tastes
silently,
good,
and she's
you've done
firing
good.
off
We are
questions or
making
something.
some classic grilling beans.
Right.
While you're showing them how we do these beans, I'm on
Oh,
the
I
ground
could
in
go
these-
for some
these
fucking
ground
beans,
I tried to
man.
figure out something that I can share with primarily guys or some ladies that aren't cooks or don't enjoy cooking.
Get right in there. Get as close to Jim as you can.
Is that they perceive they're not
See
very
those
good at it,
sunspots.
so let's try it.
Yeah.
I think that the confidence factor is something I didn't have. When I lost my wife in March of 17, I was
No.
the griller of the family, but I didn't know my way around the kitchen as well as I should have. I helped her a little bit, but she was a master. So I wanted to learn to do something. I looked in our pantry and we had like 2 big cans of pork and beans. So I started playing with this recipe where you add things like, as you can see here, green onion,
JR feels.
sweet onion,
JR thinks he invented
bell
chili.
pepper. It adds to not only the flavor, it also
I'm just now
adds to
realizing
the
what he's gonna
color,
make,
the
and he's like, so we
distinctness
had
of what
beans, and I
this
just
looks
kind of
like.
kept
What we're
working
gonna
on
do
this
is we're gonna
bean
fry
Well,
recipe.
it's not chili
Brandy's doing.
though.
She said she's grounding beef.
Ground her up big time.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
then,
She's
Brown-
I
or she's not
apologize.
grounding.
We're
She's
gonna
browning
pour
the
our
ground
beans in a
beef.
saucepan.
That would make it
Medium
chili.
heat at most.
And
Low heat,
he's gonna put some
preferably.
vegetable in there.
So we'll put all of our ingredients.
that
in.
weird zoom?
You gotta wait. And then we're gonna pour our beans in a saucepan. Medium heat at most.
Okay,
low
come
heat,
on. No.
preferably.
Yeah, that was a perf shot.
I know.
right?
Rewind. Yes, they've edited in. Not a perf. I maybe we're the pervs for thinking it's a perf shot, but why do you?
I mean,
need
it doesn't
volunteers
show
talking-
anything, but why else cut
No,
there?
it's her coming from a squat position and standing up in her jean shorts and what have you. It's an odd
And then
thing to edit in.
we're gonna pour our beans in a saucepan. Medium heat at most. Low heat, preferably. So we'll put all of our ingredients in.
I mean,
You
it's
gotta
her show.
wait.
Maybe
You
they just gotta
wait 3 minutes
keep.
for this. This is
Don't
easy.
forget about
We're going
Brandy.
all out here. Pork and beans drained. We're going to add the onion. We're going to add the bell pepper.
JR should just do
We're gonna
this
add
with
a
his
little bit of
time.
brown sugar.
Yeah.
Not this much, but a little bit.
I mean, there are YouTube
And,
channels.
I'll
I
probably
don't know if
throw
you guys
in
ever
some,
seen them of old guys
some
that
garlic.
do little
Play with
cooking
this
videos.
recipe.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add some JR's original barbecue sauce.
I like.
the
There's a
dish,
guy that used to be an actor back
that
in
you
the
get
day,
at
and he
there's
like
a
an
lot of
extra,
parts of that
pretty
too.
much.
And this
Uh,
is my-
And he talks about old movies, and he doesn't cook anything. He just makes frozen meals and then kind of reviews them while he eats them.
I like that. My old man might watch him. I think he's told me about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
In moderation.
Yeah, I mean, Brandy's
it creates a different flavor profile.
hasn't said
She keeps looking around at other people.
While he is cutting up the vegetables.
Oh, look at the knife work, Jim.
Medium high.
Raphael Morphy's over there, ladies and gentlemen. One of the.
I've cut a lot of onion rings in my life.
He'll have a drink with us. He's Cuban, I'm learning a lot about the wonderful Cuban culture by been rooming with Raphael since May.
You know who else is Cuban?
Yes, sir. Your husband.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Well, they don't know Miss Shelley.
Shelley
Just
Rubio.
because he dyes his hair platinum blonde.
One of my all-time favorite people. Man, she could calm that American dream down in a heartbeat.
He was pretty funny by the time I got to know him. He was very set in his ways. I remember one time we went to a restaurant, the three of us in Orlando. Dusty was late, so he pulled up right in front of the restaurant, and this is in Winter Park, so like the bougie part of town. Pulls up.
Winter Park.
Just parks this big red truck right in the handicap spot.
Sure.
Which, no handicap sticker, he didn't need to. He just parked it there. He comes in the restaurant, and she's just sitting there. And he said, "What's your problem?" And she said, Nothing, hun." She's just sitting there scowling. And then about 5 minutes go by, and he goes, "She's gonna do that until I move the truck." And I was like, "Yeah, you probably should just move the truck." Cody would do the exact same thing. Try to just park in a spot that's unavailable, just for the hell of it. Knowing you're gonna get the ticket, knowing your wife's gonna flip out. Like, I'm kind of a lot like Michelle. I flip out about everything.
Brandy's
They sound like
idea was
wonderful
to add the
people.
ground beef
Yeah.
that we brown into the beans. Because
I love
once before
a
the
story to
ingredients
talk
hit the
about how
beans,
entitled my husband and his
the
father
vegetables
was.
went on to warm up and to blend and kind of get happy together and make friends. and all that.
Everybody gets to know each other in the pot.
That's right. I like to have, when I put vegetables in these beans, or really a lot of things.
Watch
as
the
it
eyes,
calls
Jim.
for it,
I'm dealing with
and
peppers.
I'm not a trained chef. I am a trained eater. But I like to be able to see the vegetables. I like to see my bell pepper. I like to see the onion. So I don't do a lot of chopping. And secondly, I'm essentially a lazy bastard. And I don't take more time to chop these little things up. I ain't got time to chop at this age. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want to cook all their broth. I want to create my own.
All right, we got good ground beef ready for you whenever.
You know, you can make this outside.
This is one of his little things
As long as you
he
get a fire
figured
in
out
the
while
pan,
working.
good.
First, he did it with the
No, what I
broth,
gotta
and he's
do is
thinking,
put-
Why not
it's
just make
too...
your own fucking beans? Why use the canned beans?
Because they probably still have like the flavor to them. He thinks he's getting rid of the flavor. He's
I
not
have a-
rinsing them.
You got some cows right there.
Oh, there they are.
Not like it's
I
like
like
just
to clean up
like
as I go. That way, when I'm done,
These
I
are
have
made
to
so that
clean
you
up.
don't have to
Isn't that
do
an amazing
this.
concept?
How old are your daughters?
My youngest daughter just had her birthday on August 28th, and she was born in 1980, so she's 40,
Really?
right? And then my oldest daughter was born in 1976. She has two children. I have a granddaughter that's a senior in high school, and another granddaughter, her sister, is a ninth grader.
So Jim doesn't have any
Trying to build
sons.
personality,
It's
these
just the
genes.
two daughters.
Yeah.
Bring out their flavors.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of
He's a
guys,
girl
myself,
dad.
I do this many
Hashtag.
times. There's a distinct difference between garlic powder and garlic salt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go the powder route. The salt is not what you need. Brown sugar. Great,
All right, we're brown sugaring.
great Rolling
This is
Stones
good.
song.
This is good stuff.
I listen to the Rolling Stones.
This is making me
about
regret
hormone
not
music
doing
before-
the
before that.
cookbook.
We could still get it and make them while we read
Yeah.
his book. I was
Yeah.
thinking about doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
I
your
was gonna-
go-to song? Like, what gets you? Is it brown sugar?
I wonder if she knows what brown sugar is about.
This is a trap, Jim.
Do you think she knows?
I would assume. Maybe not. Let's see what Jim says. He's thinking about it.
Give me shelter.
Oh, I love Give Me Shelter.
Give me shelter. What a bad pick.
I'm going to add some liquid here in a minute, but right now I'm just.
I wonder if
trying
there's
to get
a
these.
wrestler with a good
I
taste
use
in
a
music.
variety of bell peppers simply because
Asuka's
they all have
okay.
their own little flavor profile, and they make the dish look nicer. Some green onions.
Yeah, give me shelter.
And you use almost all of it. And I used to watch a guy years ago, had a cooking show. His name was Justin Wilson. And he's written several cookbooks. You can check him out online if you're a foodie like me. But his suggestion was always, when you add an ingredient, stir. I remember the basic things. Clean utensils, good product, and
Oh, this guy.
stir.
Hey, JR, are you on Instagram?
I think I am, but I don't run it. I have a guy that runs it. I run my Twitter.
Oh, you're the opposite from me.
It's
I
so
don't
funny that
run
he
my
likes
Twitter,
this
but I
guy.
run my Instagram. So you're brave.
Yeah.
Twitter's a rough.
I don't know
Rough
about,
terrain.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
I wonder
good
why
I'm doing.
Brandy would have thought
I got
that.
1.7 followers.
You doing all right?
What did she say?
Twitter's a rough terrain. She's not a fan of Twitter. I wonder what
This
kind
is
of comments she'd be getting to.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say this is only 2020, but that's enough
You
time.
doing all right?
But dang, man.
They yanked her little wrestling stable pretty quick in 2019.
Yes.
Let's see what Little Brand thinks.
Oh yeah, little Brand, her action figure. I remember that.
With an online.
I remember that.
She said, "Woo, boy."
Randy truly could never get anything over. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Just a little.
I'm sure you guys have loving, long conversation.
We do.
This is, again, a little bit, add a little to the flavor profile. So it's hot barbecue.
I'm sure she still wouldn't be good. But if Cody was a heel, she could be useful.
I don't know.
As a heel guy with a hot chick is usually, I mean, now she's older.
I think he tried that a little bit. I always find Cody boring as a heel. I'm not a huge fan of him as.
Yeah, I'm not saying it'd be good. I'm just saying that the only thing.
It's hot. And it's not Tabasco hot. It's this little spicy hot. The original was my mother made barbecue sauce because we couldn't afford to go buy it. And so when we created a profile of making this, quite frankly, these two things. A part of a recipe found in my mom's Bible when she died, and my smell. That's what the original is. It's our #1 seller. It's really a good product. So I wanted to kind of up the ante a little bit on the hot. Again, it's not hot sauce hot. It's spicy. And then I got bored with eating regular ketchup, so I created a little healthier ketchup, chipotle ketchup.
I like that ketchup a lot.
This, ironically, makes a wonderful steak sauce.
Never had any
Take a little
JR
ramekin,
stuff.
A little bowl, in other words. About 15 seconds in your microwave, you mix a nice, warm steak sauce.
Are we ready, do you think, for some ground beef?
Yeah.
All right, let's
go. Got to add more liquid.
Oh.
Well, no.
Got the cookbook.
Yeah, ho. Here we go.
So what this basically becomes is a one-dish meal.
I'm going to start prepping our fine china. I just don't like to ruin a lot of plates and silverware because then I have to wash it.
I have this saying nowadays about myself that maybe others can consider attaching to. I have no room in my carry-on for negativity. Since Jan left us, I've gone through my list of friends who tagged in and who didn't, and I have eliminated any negativity.
Tagged in.
Politely. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't go on Twitter. We can't do anything about yesterday other than learn from it. We can only directly affect today because tomorrow's not guaranteed. And when you lose a loved one, boom, like that, no sickness, no illness, she's as healthy as she could be, you realize that tomorrows are not guaranteed for any of us. Basically, live for today and be happy. Simple deal. And if people are in your life that are a pain in the asses, lose them. Well, that's awful harsh. Yeah, but my mental health is more important than being harsh or not.
Oh, easy, Jim.
Play team ball.
He's
be nice.
Yeah.
Deal with them. Right,
It's really not hard to just be nice.
Look at this, Brandy.
Let's get some dished out here.
You want to dish them up?
Let's dish some up here. Time to taste.
Judgment
See what we
Day.
got here.
Judgment Day, baby.
Oh man, this is great.
Those are good.
Really good. I'm loving it.
I'm kind of impressed with myself.
Yeah. Good job.
What's Dallas Page say? Self-high five?
Is that what he says?
All the time.
He says a lot of stuff. We've reached the point in the episode.
Is that what he says?
We gotta drain the
He says a lot of stuff.
She's a big fan of one of her her husband's dear friends.
Feeling good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take one for the team. Help you out here.
I'm scared.
I legitimately have chili waiting for me in the fridge after
Someone
this.
should take me along.
I know, and I'm like, oh boy, this is getting me ready.
It's like learning to do that.
You're doing okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you a little bit about mine.
There you go.
And then
Is this
JR
guy
will
still
give
with
you a
the
little bit of
company?
his.
I can't drive anymore, JR.
Okay.
I have my second.
Whew, I feel
JR
so
said he
much
was rooming with them.
All right.
There you go.
All right, gentlemen.
I thought he said he
Just
worked for
during COVID? It
AEW.
must be during COVID, right?
Good health.
Are we
Is
all
he a
is that why we're in
production
the
guy?
apartment?
And everything that runs with it.
Because it's COVID and we're all just living in Jacksonville?
Mm-hmm.
I got it. My tooth is on fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an episode of A Shot of Brandy featuring
Jim is
JR,
savoring that
Master
Moscow
Chef,
meal.
grilling
Big,
expert.
deep drinks.
JR, we love you.
Going in for another one, aren't you, JR? Yeah.
See you
You gotta
next time.
polish that one off, get another one going. Oh my goodness.
Well,
No, we will not watch more Brandy cooking, even though I have that urge.
We watched the Layla Gray.
No. Let's find what else you got for JR here?
Let me see. That was it.
That was it? Okay, find
Yeah.
Mr. Heine.
Hey. God, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't be doing things. Mr. Heine is a Daily Motion link, but I'll find it.
They don't have that on the WWE hasn't uploaded that to their official YouTube account.
Mr. Heiner. Mr. Heine. WWF. There we go. Jim Ross colon surgery. Okay.
I just want to talk about the chef that JR liked this, that he liked to watch, Justin Wilson. You can look up. Maybe this is the wrong one because this guy died in 2001. Because he said, well, you can look him up. He's online or something like that. This guy was a segregationist.
Okay.
And he released cookbooks throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Awesome.
He was known for being a Southern American chef and a humorist in Cajun-inspired cuisine.
Just a good old boy.
Hey W is brought to you by
Oh,
Shivani Mustard. Tony has put together a hearty deli-style blend that will have you saying this is the greatest mustard in the history of your sandwich.
No doubt.
Shivani Mustard. That'll put buns on seeds. Welcome to Hey EW. I am Orange
JR's
City,
got
and
no
my
time for
guest
this bullshit.
is Jim Ross. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Okay.
You were born, James.
I was born.
You were at one time.
We can dispel that rumor that was created.
Just checking.
Yeah, I'm good.
James William Ross. So it should really be JW. The pride of Oklahoma. But were you not born in Fort Bragg, California?
However, I was.
So this Oklahoma thing's a little bit of a gimmick?
I don't think so. I only was born in California. I wasn't raised there.
But why don't you embrace your heritage? Maybe you could have been Cali Jim, come out with a surfboard.
Because I'm just that kind of human being.
So you consider yourself a real Oklahoman.
JR
So
really
if you
goes
are,
to
then
like
finish this lyric.
self-deprecation pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Every
just that
night,
kind of human
my
being.
honey lamb and I.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
I've heard that.
Yeah? You gonna finish it? Do you know what the rest is?
I like that. I'm going to finish it.
Sit alone and talk, and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. Oklahoma, Rogers and Hammerstone.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You don't get to the theater that much?
Not much.
They're pretty good.
I do wrestling. I don't do theater.
It would be nice if they had a song once in a while. You know? Rogers and Hammerstein, maybe he had the ballroom, that whole thing.
I know those guys.
You had quite an academic and athletic career, if I may list some accolades. National Honor Society, 3.6 GPA your junior year. You play high school baseball. You were a two-time all-conference football player, 4-year letterman in basketball, president of the student body, and the state vice president of the
Jim
Future
Ross playing
Farmers of
basketball.
America. Yet you became
In
a wrestling
Oklahoma.
commentator. So why'd you
Yeah.
turn back on the Farmers?
Yeah.
Oh, because I didn't like the hard work.
Okay. Too much in the plow, that whole thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not into plowing.
Yeah.
You would have been in high
You
school
get farmer
66 to
heat? You ever
70.
walk into a
I don't-
I don't
barnyard?
know what
had a farmer
Oklahoma
tan.
basketball looked like.
And you liked it, or you
Oh,
didn't?
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was handsome. He
Yeah.
said, I'm here to plow for you. You were on Family Feud, and
They
you
have a
faced off
WWE
against
Hall of
Sylvester
Fame ring on.
Stallone's mother,
I know.
Jackie Stallone.
Kicked her ass big time.
Any sexual tension there?
Not on my side.
Okay. She wanted to go a couple rounds
But
with
I'm
you?
not so sure about her. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
You know, those of us have had facial paralysis. Sometimes we're just guessing on somebody's mood.
Right.
But I was lucky that I could
What?
pair off with
What?
her, and I beat her every time. Yeah, she's older.
Yes, I
You
understand.
know, slow. I think she may have missed her medicine that morning. I'm not sure.
So you squashed her, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. However, you and Sting played the fast money round, and you lost.
Yeah.
I thought you two would have some syncopation. What went
Have
wrong?
what?
Syncopation. I thought you two would have been in sync. You know each other so well.
Yeah.
You know, what went wrong there? Who do you blame?
Drugs.
Fair enough. And I guess you're talking about Ray Combs in that instance. You were in Man
Ray
on
Combs
the...
is a nice guy, actually.
He was.
He had a comedy club in Cincinnati.
And you hung out with him?
Oh, yeah. He's really a nice sweetheart of a guy. He just had demons.
Yes.
Like you do.
JR is great
I
at
didn't wanna bring
parties.
that up.
We don't have to talk about
JR.
it here, but maybe
Demons
privately,
like
or
you
go for a walk
do.
in the park or something.
I don't like, that's unlikely to know.
JR knows everybody and he knows everything.
That
In a good
sounds
way.
like it. He just had
Sure,
demons. Like
but there are parks. You were in Man on the Moon. Don't you think it's weird that Danny DeVito was in it, but he wasn't playing Danny DeVito? He was playing George Shapiro, Andy's agent. Yet when they went to go do the taxi scenes, everyone from Taxi was playing themselves except for Danny DeVito, and nobody went, "Hey, where the hell's Danny DeVito?" Why would you let a thing like that happen?
Yeah, he's short.
Oh.
That's all it was.
It didn't bother you?
No.
Believability, psychology? You didn't say this movie makes no sense.
I always caught him out of the corner of my eye flirting with my late wife.
Oh.
Wow.
Short bastard.
Oh, so to hell with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, whatever. He's married to Rhea Perlman.
They're divorced. Maybe you could flip the script. What's good for the goose is good for the DeVito. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's in my lane.
No, you're more of a Jackie Stallone type.
Well, you said that, not I.
Fair enough. You are quite a Twitter Casanova. You're not afraid to express if you find someone attractive.
Yeah.
And I say, good for you, as you should. If you saw a picture of me, for example, let's say I was the object of your affection, what would you tweet? If you saw something like this.
Oh, that's hideous. Hideous. Not going to happen.
Playing that hard to get. I believe that's called negging. Whew, you're
JR
widely
seen
considered to be the greatest wrestling commentator
RJ City's
of all.
YouTube.
Have you accepted it, or do you have a little imposter?
What's on his YouTube?
He has a very low, under the radar. Low. I was gonna say low key, but just under the radar kind of YouTube where he will be in his underwear. I think it's like on Tuesdays or some certain day, and he drinks coffee and just he's there for his audience. He's there for his demo. I think it's on YouTube, and he just he kind of vlogs while he's in his underwear, and he showcases them.
Yeah, I can't find it. That must be low key. I think you're just into weird circles.
No, I forget who.
I found it. Okay, it was just so bizarre that I didn't believe it. Okay, that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's funny because I think Carrie asked me, who is this guy? We were watching something, the pregame probably, for the last Double or Nothing. And I didn't really know how to explain that.
He's known in the wrestling circles, for being around forever. But he's also known in stand-up comedy, improv. Yeah, he's known in those kind of circles too for his limited
syndrome.
Gordon Soley's the guy.
Okay, and you will refuse to accept it.
Correct.
Okay. Do you feel like you still have some work to do?
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do, quite frankly.
Well,
but I enjoy my work. I still enjoy it.
Yes.
And in 2024, I will have celebrated 50 years in wrestling, which is amazing, especially considering that the greatest storyteller of all time, Vin Scully, just passed away at 94.
Yes.
I have no grandiose expectations. I'm even going to live to be 94. But be that as it may, I appreciate those accolades. They're I don't want to say they're well deserved, but
they just come in.
Well, they're well earned. They're well earned.
Yes.
They're well earned, quite frankly.
You've been known for some very distinct sayings, some Jim Ross-isms, if you will. Let's walk through them right now, shall we?
We should. Yeah, we should.
Bowling shoe ugly. A lot of people find that retro look very stylish now. Would you care to revise it?
No, bowling shoes are ugly.
No, I think people.
How many pair of bowling shoes you got?
It's a popular look. You pair them with khaki pants and a nice camp collar. Maybe it should be wedge heel ugly or worn deck shoe ugly. Do you think that would play better?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Running like a scolded.
What I gotta fix.
Yeah.
You break. Dog. Scolded?
Scalded.
Scalded.
That's a dog that's hot.
I've thrown hot water on a dog? Why are we abusing this dog is my first question.
Those are my friends that did it.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then, so your friend just threw hot water on a dog and they said, get out of here. And you went, there's a good saying.
Well, I'll use that later.
Poor puppy. Slobberknocker. What does that even mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, if there's some slobber on some knockers, I think we've had a good night.
Might be. Yeah, I can see that being possible. Slobberknocker is an old probably 1930s football term. Before they wore face masks and protective.
Before they swallowed.
Well, yeah, you hit somebody so hard that the froth.
Yeah.
Froth would fly out of their mouth.
But not a froth knocker.
No, Slobberknocker.
No, milk frother. Maybe I could give you
I had a book called Slobberknocker, you know.
Good branding. Tougher than a Waffle House
Ooh,
steak.
what a cut.
Or sometimes
Why, what was that about?
Yeah, he just moves on.
No, that was a cut.
I know that. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, it gives it that they're just moving on. I don't know what
No. I think that's an edit there.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, but I mean, everything
I just
else
don't know why that would offend, like, what could be possibly said.
Yeah,
about
he must have
his book
said
that
something
they're like
horrible afterwards.
Milk frother. Maybe I could give you
I had a book called Slobberknocker, you know.
Good branding. Tougher than a Waffle House steak.
Wait,
or
now
sometimes
did
you
he
tougher
say
than
good
a
branding, or did they
$2
put
steak.
that
Do you think
over
it's
as they
wise to
cut?
mock meat like
Right.
that as a state vice president of the Future Farmers of America?
Well, I
That's
feel
right?
somewhat, I let myself down. I slip occasionally.
Yeah.
But no.
Okay, fair enough. He's been left high and dry. Where does that come from? This is like someone who offers you a marijuana cigarette and doesn't have any water. Is that where it comes from?
What does water have to do with smoking pot?
Well, high, and then
He's
you
never
try.
gotten.
You know,
Yeah, and then Cottonmouth there,
You're
Jim.
reaching now,
Whatever,
I was just
huh?
trying.
Interesting.
Quicker than a hiccup.
I got it.
Yeah.
You know, my uncle has an ailment where he actually hiccups very slowly, and it's incredibly painful. You should think about tweaking that one.
So I should probably think about not being so abusive to others and their maladies.
Probably, certainly.
But
try.
I doubt if I change, but nonetheless, it's a good point.
May I throw one your way that you may want to work into your repertoire?
Oh, sure.
Okay, how about this? Something amazing happens, blah, 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 off the top rope, and you go, to hell with Danny DeVito.
I think that would lose in translation.
Well, we're establishing it here. We're giving the context.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Just give it a shot.
Yes, don't do that.
Well, this has been a saucy affair. Boomer sooner, boomer later, boom, 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 boom. I've wanted you in my room. And here you are. And, you know, you've done so many sit-down interviews that have launched so many careers, created so many stars. What do you think this interview is going to do for your career?
It's probably going to end it. It's probably going to end it, more than likely, because most people don't know who the hell you are.
That's fair.
If I can help dissuade that feeling,
Right.
then I'm happy to help a young lad like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's good. You got a little gray there.
Yes?
I'd get rid of the gray.
Okay. I dye it, and I should polish black, that kind of thing?
I would, yeah, just for men or something along those lines.
Okay.
You want to keep your vibrance and your youth,
Yes.
unlike me. So I got a gray beard.
Right.
But I don't have any gray hair.
No. Just strange. You want to trade? You want to give me your beard?
No.
Okay. Well, from RJ to JR, I think we've really become bosom buddies.
Oh, I think we have.
And whenever you want to go to Rogers and Hammerstein, my friend, you just let me know.
Oh, okay, pal.
Thanks.
That's going to happen.
What a treasure. Okay, last thing.
Do you have? Okay. No, come on. What
No,
about?
what are
JR
you
and
asking?
Long
Do I have what?
I don't know. JR and Jared. I just was like, yeah, okay, we can keep it a little short and sweet. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do Dr. Heining.
Okay. I'm hungry. I want some Taco Bell.
Oh, no.
All right, JR. Time for your colon surgery, and we're going to get to that blockage. There's no doubt about that. You have a crack staff here. Everyone on hand, I'm Dr. Heine. I want you to meet Nurse Slobberknockers. Oh, yeah. And, well, we're going to get...
RJ City rapist?
Go ahead and take a look at JR's problem area. And, okay.
Would this be Brian's
Let me
work?
just see what we have here. Well,
I don't know. Did he? Yeah. Who took credit for this? Anybody?
I don't recall Brian addressing it.
Of course not.
Am I wrong?
What's
You
he gotta
don't
do?
remember that, do you?
I don't think he ever. He just would make fun of things. I don't know if he ever took credit for anything in particular that was really like shameful like this.
I mean, this feels like Vince 100% wrote these. I mean,
He sat down and wrote all this. What a creative
well,
little
someone
guy.
transposed it, but he pitched it.
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Maybe later tonight we can... do a real
Putting the
operation.
stethoscope on her breast made Vince horny.
It was on the wrong one as well.
Strange. What is it, Dr. Hatch? Don't ever experience anything quite like this. Well,
He's a toilet in his butt.
It'll be a little severe, JR, so
I don't get these sounds. The first one was pause. The first one was the sound of like metal swaying. I can't even do the sound, but
well, like a deserted town, like a ghost town. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Was it wind? I thought it was metal.
I don't remember.
Like
that.
Sound of, like when.
Oh, it's like bubbling.
Oh. Yeah,
Right,
it's like bubbling. Yeah, it's a bubbling brew. It's already farting though. I like that the butt's crooked too. Isn't it? Looks crooked compared to where the body.
Second one was the Oklahoma fight song.
Yes. Okay. Points for sure. I'll go with that one. The bubbling and the third one being what? Just straight up a toilet flushing?
Yeah, the toilet flushing.
Okay.
I'm not sure why that would happen.
Watch me talk myself into this being good.
To say the least. There we go.
This
is JR's talking.
David. This is David Lynchian.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, so in any event, we're.
That's good stuff.
All you do is just take a
About
nice
what? Lube?
Deep breath, okay? Ready, JR? On 3. 1. Oh my God! Look at this. The pro.
Pause it.
What is that? Hell, it's barbecue.
Okay, so Vince says on 3.
Well, he lubed his hands up.
He lubes his hands because he's gonna stick his hands up JR's ass. He says on 3. Then after 1 he goes. So I guess that's fun. That's a joke that he went sooner than 3. I guess he's being the Dr. Heine is being mean to his patient JR, and then he pulls out. First he drops it. Did he just drop it?
Well, because he had all that fucking lube on his hands. I don't think Vince realized.
They can't take another. They can't do another take. They can't also act like they're putting lube on their hands.
Imagine holding a fucking barbecue bottle with latex gloves and lube. Nobody said anything to Vince during this whole creative process. They were going like, who's going to tell him that we don't like have to actually put lube on your hands? God.
Barbecue sauce. It's all slimy. It's barbecue sauce. You're good to go.
He keeps just saying it's barbecue sauce.
There's more in there. Hey, let me see here. I don't like the looks of this.
Did it again.
JR, how could you have a football up there? Damn, there we go. And let me see, that should do it. No.
How many more minutes? How many more minutes is left in this?
5.
Oh my God.
What the hell? What the hell is that? Owl? Jerry, you want to explain why you have an owl in your ass? I mean, you're some kind of a pervert or something?
How disrespectful can one man be?
We're going to have to open you up, JR. Okay,
Pause.
There's more in there.
That was Lynch.
How do you think? Why is he wearing the Undertaker's? Oh, it's a cowboy hat. I thought it was the Undertaker's hat. What? The owl. How does the owl come into play? Who had the owl? They needed something silly.
Well, it's a hoot.
Vince was doing his transcendental meditation, and the owl came to him just like David Lynch does. You know, that's how he gets his ideas.
Oh, yeah. I just figured somebody might have had an owl in their office or something.
I have no idea what that is.
An owl. And then he says owl. Then everyone has to like kind of look confused. And then
he just calls JR a pervert.
Yeah. Interesting that Vince was like, what if I called JR a pervert? Wait, didn't he have the JR's response to Vince?
Oh, I do that. I do have that too. Okay.
I'd like to hear that.
Watch yourself.
You got a plunger out.
Sure. I think we.
What is this, spreading his cheeks or something? What is this tool that he's got?
Isn't that Mae Young's other hand? In any event,
They went to a novelty store and bought a bloody Halloween hand.
Gewurz did do that. He did make that drive in his Escort.
He had Michael drive him, though.
Mae Young's other hand. Okay.
I mean, that's just... The Mae Young stuff is like the truth stuff to me. It's just like that.
Who is this woman? Can we interview her? Has anybody ever talked to her?
I don't know. I was thinking, I was hoping that the other doctor guy would be like Matt McCarthy or Patrice O'Neill or like one of the famous writers that passed through there, but I don't recognize him either.
See, this is AI. Do you know what the things that AI says when I typed in nurse in Dr. Heine sketch WWE? AI says the nurse in the Dr. Heine sketch in WWE was played by Samantha Irvin. She is a ring announcer and American professional wrestler. That's not true.
AI
Google AI.
What are you, Dave Meltzer? Arguing with the AI?
Good Lord. That's yeah, Grok. That's not true.
Smells something fishy. Oh, this is heinous! Look what just came out of JR's ass. Oh, my God, it's a goldfish. But I need something, JR, to get in there a little deeper. Can I have the instrument, please? Yes, Doctor. Thank you very much. I don't often use this, only in it was special. Okay. Take a big deep breath there, JR. Ready? What's yourself, dude? Slobberknockers. Jay. Well, we got him open a little bit more now. I can see all the way. I can see all the way. I can see all the way to Oklahoma.
Is he ad-libbing this?
We already did this joke twice.
Yeah, you already did the fight song and the football. Feels a little greedy to do a helmet too.
No, there's more up there. This calls for desperate measures. So, if you don't mind, I would like to thank you.
Vince is not feeling the confidence in this bit, and so he's getting a little bit more aggressive, louder. Why doesn't he have a shirt on underneath his scrubs?
You're gonna get it. Oh, you're gonna get it. Let me tell you that. You're really gonna, because I'm gonna get it all.
Oh yeah, doesn't this end with Vince and that nurse making out on top of the body?
It might.
Let's try. My God, you can see all the way to China. What the hell?
Oh, Echo. Nice little touch there.
I own that.
That one?
Yeah.
From Mr. Heine's?
Well, no, but
sketch?
I own the Stone Cold sippy straw.
Oh, that's nice.
I feel better, JR? Yeah? Well, you Stone Cold's not going to help you get your job back either. Yeah. You know what? I need the jaws of life. I am not going to believe this.
Ready for the payoff? What's the payoff?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You're a comedy writer.
Oh, I just invent one?
No, I'm just saying, shouldn't it be logical? You should probably assume.
It's a single turd.
Okay, that's a good guess. Gus? Or do you remember?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay.
It's a can of snakes.
That'd be fun.
It's a miracle. All right.
Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
It's JR's head.
I can't believe this.
JR, we've solved the problem. You've had your head up your ass. Why don't you put JR right over there? Now, this was a successful operation. And everybody knows after a successful operation...
Is that like a Richard Nixon mask over a mannequin head?
It looks like Ed Ferrara is Oklahoma more than Jim Ross.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's definitely a Halloween mask, I think, put over a mannequin head.
Nixon?
That's why I think it's Richard Nixon
or
a president or George Bush or something.
It almost
George
looks like
Bush.
Dick Cheney to me.
Yeah, or Jeb. It looks
drawn on.
Now I'm like, who is this?
And everybody knows after a successful operation, you have to relieve the tension a little bit. So, Chair, if you don't mind, you've been a great patient and all that.
Well, shouldn't his head be gone?
Nurse, if you wouldn't mind, just
I don't love that this is, but I mean, it's just like that. Nobody knew. Wait, rewind it. I want to hear what she might be foreign. Might help us in the hunt.
Oh, good pickup.
It might be a little cold on the bottom, but it won't be for long.
Gross. Trying to figure out who that is. I have another.
Yeah.
I asked who played Nurse and Doctor, and the AI says Nurse Slobberknockers. There was no specific actress. But one source describes her as, quote, an admittedly smoking 42 double D blonde. I'm guessing that source is from like Twitter or something. And also, you need. Okay, it is important to note that the Dr. Heine sketch, which features Vince McMahon as Dr. Heine on a mannequin, is controversial and widely criticized segment that mocked Jim Ross's real life health struggles. You need to understand that. Okay. JR and Vince, who wrote his foreword. Well, somebody wrote his foreword.
Yeah,
it was not Vince. But
damn. Okay.
You know, as we have talked
So
about.
How does Jim feel about the man who
contract
was
coming
Dr.
due
Heine
on Valentine's Day of this year, and you were not able to record, so we've missed a few weeks, but we saw you back in Greensboro. Did they just extend your current deal for the time you missed?
We wrote a new deal.
All right.
Here we go.
Felt, which is something I'm really looking forward to contributing to.
As you should. I am absolutely pumped to see exactly what happens. And in AEW, I'm going to be paying close attention to that April pay-per-view, and that May one's going to be here before you know it. And we've all got All In circled. It's going to be a fun year in AEW, but now we're going to
my goal is to have a better backdrop than Conrad.
Because Lord have mercy, the wrestling industry has changed a little bit.
Well, I think he was in transition here because none of his memorabilia.
The biggest story, perhaps, in professional wrestling is Vince McMahon gets sued, Brock Lesnar disappears, Johnny Ace turns on Vince. It feels like Vince is on the outside looking in. Since you and I have made plans to record this week, he sold over $400 million worth of stock this week. Goodness gracious. What do you make of all this Vince McMahon news across the aisle, so to speak?
Lots of change afloat. And personally, I'll be glad when that change the winds have swept that change on through. I'm tired of it. It's embarrassing in a lot of ways that it's happened this way. It's affected a lot of innocent people. That's my take on it. I might be wrong, but it's
why couch that one?
It's time to move on. It's time to move on and cause some rest and peace for some people. But it's time to move on, in my opinion. And I just never believed that Vince would allow his company to get this out of control, and it has.
Jim thinks somebody's
about that because I know how much the WWE meant to Vince. I'm sure it still does to some degree. So,
all right, yeah, this is positive. This is
Can
an
you-
odd.
fill me in on the Vince timeline.
That was all John. The stuff that's in the least lawsuit is when Johnny Ace is in. Even if you want to go back to like Massaro, I think isn't Johnny Ace head of talent relations at that point as well? Would have reported it to him.
No,
so
but
I don't know why
the Vince thing.
As
What was
in-
Vince's? I get confused with Vince's fucking comebacks here. There was
This would have been when he's pushed out, right?
after TKO bought him.
Yes,
I believe
this has
so.
to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Because why did the Stephanie do the thank you, Vince? Why did he leave that?
That was when the suit was first filed, right?
And we thought it was a paralegal or something, right? Wasn't that the story?
Something like that. And he retired. And then that makes her come out and say thank you. But then he comes back with the TKO stuff. Doesn't he come back on TV after the TKO thing?
That's what brought him back?
I thought. Man, I'm trying to remember the timeline now as well. If he ever showed his face
but
again.
No, but I thought he was back for further than that. Because I mean, he had enough time to.
I think we also might be remembering leading up to him deciding to retire. Suddenly, he was showing up to kind of put his face out there that he didn't care.
Because when did he fire Triple H and take over NXT?
That was after the heart attack. So that was.
Okay. So that wasn't a Vince leaving and coming back. Okay. That's what made me think of that. Okay. I forgot that that's what swept in that first wave of changes.
Yeah.
And then he retires. Triple H hires all of his fucking pud buddies back, like Karrion Kross, and and then Vince just comes back to sell the company. Okay,
yes,
it's hard to keep track.
Anyway, it's time. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's rewind it and cast the hook in the water one more time. And
so JR saying move on. This thing Connor's like, hey, all this news just hit. Since in the last couple of weeks, and JR's answer is move on. I don't understand.
Well, I don't know. He probably had to answer all this shit the first time, right? 2 years earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going, and this is when Johnny Ace is flipped and all this, and it's looking bad for Vince. So Vince is left now, and
I picture Johnny Ace
the first time
just sitting in his dining room, like at a table, and the phone's in front of him, and he's just sweating, and that's how he's been for the last 2 years. Unable to make a choice.
Well, money going out the door, and it's. I mean, I assumed that a lawyer, his representation was like, "You're going to lose," and it's either. I mean, right? If he thought he would get some money back, or why?
Well, he's not getting any. He's being sued.
Well, you're right, but when he couldn't, then turn around and go.
I don't think it's that he's going to lose. It's just that him continuing to fight it will cost him money.
But why also then flip? I guess you have to flip. Then you can get the thing dropped. You don't have to pay.
Yeah.
What she did, and then.
Right.
Yeah, but what is he going to do? The thing where he gives over his phone? It's like, I have no text from Vince. Oddly, they all got deleted. Weird.
It wouldn't surprise me.
See if we can't get something more positive.
How do you think this affects Vince McMahon's legacy in professional wrestling?
Well, it'll affect it to some degree, but not. It won't be earth shattering. It won't be a big seismographic change, because he's still Vince McMahon, and he still built this amazing company that many of us in different forms of pro wrestling are still celebrating and still playing off of. I just think it's time for all of us to move on and find happier days and build from there. But
Conrad just can't put the ad-free JR Grilling logo like in a corner. He has to have JR do the green screen
I was
behind
thinking,
him.
and it's not even it's such a shitty green screen.
Yeah, it's just the replace your background.
Yeah,
living in pro wrestling right now. can look at it any way they choose. But
what a normal looking human being.
Why is Conrad putting this picture up?
See Vince McMahon staring them right in the face.
Just so you know who we're talking
he was
about.
The catalyst that created a lot of this change and the incomes going up, and all those things. So I just wish it was over.
Do you remember when Brian Alvarez covered the Vince McMahon stuff by putting a mustache, shaving a pencil thin mustache, or drawing one on? Good.
The Vince stuff hadn't happened yet. It wasn't like the week of the Vince stuff. It was the story before that. He already had the mustache.
I mean, he still looked like that. But I think didn't he?
No. Remember,
it
was a rumor. We hadn't seen Vince with a mustache. Oh. Brian did that. And remember, everyone was like, "This has got to be a rib." Like Vince would never grow a mustache, and it was shockingly close to what Alvarez looked like.
All these issues were settled, and we had moved on to happier days, because I think that's what the business and the world needs, is happier days. And still get that with the old WWE memories. At least I do. I'm very thankful I had a chance to work there. I'm even more thankful I have
such
a chance
political.
To con now AEW.
Yeah.
Larry, your operator is showing.
What?
I said your operator JR is making an appearance. JR the operator.
Oh yeah, no, right.
It's all good, man. It's all good, Conrad. We have to build on the positives, and that's what I'm trying to do at my stage of life and my health situation. It's important.
He really
to me
the health and the widow thing. JR, he's like, this is the insane really lengths he goes to about no negativity, none, zero. He now, like the PTSD from WWE, he only remembers singular moments, nothing else. Don't bring it up. He never saw anything.
Well, JR, he's if he makes it more than a couple years, like he's got to have a WWE payday in his future, I think still.
With TKO in charge? Have you seen this soulless company, what they're doing?
I don't think well, see again.
Maybe not a payday, but he knows not to burn that bridge.
That's where I was going to say, right. He would at least get the moment. The call out at WrestleMania when Paul does his pregame, when he just comes out for no reason or stuff.
That's funny.
And Jim can lay his microphone in the ring.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, who
with
could?
Black Hat.
Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah. Because I had forgotten all about the Paul with the boots. And we just saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we see that on the Stephanie show? I don't remember where I saw that.
Oh, she referenced it. Yeah. Maybe. CM Punk does his Howard Finkel gimmick, and he brings JR out for one last match call.
All that's
who do you should we say who's Jerry Lawler or JR? Who's going first?
JR.
Oof, that is so hard to pick. Lawler doesn't look good. He had that stroke. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be like a June and Johnny thing where they die like
within a week.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Hi.
Who are you talking?
I'm talking to Gus and Larry.
I can barely see Mario.
Well, yeah.
He's in the dark.
He's in the dark. Makes it sound creepy. No. Okay. I'm not pausing, so I want Larry to. Why are you? Don't do that. Don't finger the mic.
It's okay.
Hi.
I'm leaving it so that Larry has to go through and actually edit something here. Or leave it in. It doesn't matter. Okay. Good night. Love you. I haven't seen Lawler lately.
I just saw him on like a convention clip, and he's walking a little slow. He smiles, so it looks like he's okay, but I don't know. He's in the king regalia, so it's so what I mean. Like if he looked like a human being,
sad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so sad.
This was a year ago. Jim Ross doesn't think he and Jerry Lawler have called their last match together.
Oh boy.
And then it says you're currently banned from this community and can't comment on posts.
Listen, they could throw him on Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. Do you think at some point they do that? If they think that it's if JR didn't have a contract right now, they're throwing Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross out there for a Raw anniversary. If they can get that far. When's the next Raw anniversary?
This was randomly selected, but I wanted to watch it because isn't it legendary how no one cares about Brian Christopher? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, he comes out to absolute silence, which now they've learned their lesson. They're hitting that audience noise button. Or maybe they just didn't for Brian Christopher and they wanted to really let the silence. Fast forward. God, Brian Christopher selling it so hard. Remember when the WWE audience just chant for every single promo?
Ladies and gentlemen,
brutal years. Mutants.
Hang on.
The biological.
Does that guy have Kane's WWE.com profile up?
Josh Matthews?
Is that who that is?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he's just on WWE.com.
Brian Christopher.
Ooh. Oh boy.
It's really entering into my mind how this guy passed. I'm like, I cannot. Wrestling is so awful.
It really is.
Watching this dance, I feel.
One of the darker moments we've.
I feel so bad right now. This is
Don't
terrible.
worry, Jerry got him a Steelers stone, and he wears a Browns jersey and visits them every
Jim
year.
Ross, Jim Ross, his wife also has a Steelers urn, so that's the tie-in. There you go, Colin. This sucks. Steve likes this company. What a horrible personality trait.
Does he shoot on his dad?
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. The fans are going to hit him, Jerry. Oh, he pelvic thrusted him. Daddy.
Let's get one thing straight. The reason
I shouldn't say wrestling is awful. It's specifically the WWE and Vince McMahon.
Well,
and still the WWE
there
without
have been
Vince
a lot
McMahon.
of.
I mean, there's a lot of horrible promotional promotional tactics.
We watched Sabu die a couple of weeks ago.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I take it back. It's all of wrestling. I apologize. I remember Matt Hardy falling off the thing at the. What show was that?
Doc Samson was get back in there.
That wet smack of his head bouncing off the cement.
Oh,
Jim Ross is in this? Wow.
Look at
we
that.
planned this. But we knew that.
Is Cole gonna beat him up? Does that happen?
I don't know. King 316. Okay. Why does he keep doing that with his mouth?
I was wondering when this moment was going to come. I was wondering when you were going to, do your best John Wayne impersonation and come riding in on the white horse with the black hat on your head. I was wondering when you were going to show
White
up
horse,
in the
black hat.
spotlight. I guess it's a slow day in the barbecue business or on Twitter. Huh, JR?
Don't you think this has gone far enough? Don't you think all this, the machinations, everything you've orchestrated has gone far enough? You talk about Jerry's family, the most untimely week of his life.
Is Brian Christopher just standing there now?
To humiliate and embarrass Jerry Lawler.
I mean, he's just standing there, right?
Come to your senses.
Or did he walk up the aisle and just leave?
There's the glass cube out there. Josh Matthews is out there. JR and Michael Cole. What? This audience should be giving their money back. What are you watching? I came here for a wrestling show. Oh my God.
And now Michael Cole is the GOAT. He is.
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. About the voice of WWE. You know, for many, many years, I had the privilege and the honor of sitting right
I don't want to hear JR cut a promo.
beside Jerry Lawler here on Monday Night Raw.
We're covering it. We're like, we don't want to hear this. Wait, how did this happen? Wait, he's had his off. Did he take that off? We got to get the context here.
They're going to fight.
So they're going to fight. Okay, they're going to fight. Oh, you still got the ring.
Cole's all gassed up.
This is before or after that? No, he doesn't get gassed up after
He got gassed up in 04.
Oh, I thought it was after he saw himself in the match against Jerry Lawler that
he got oddly buff in 04 and 06. Because they had a show on Howard's Sirius channel, like 4 test shows that Howard put him on, him and Taz. So it was Michael Cole and Taz doing a radio show. It was very interesting. And Bubba Ray Dudley called in and ribbed him about being all gassed up the last time he saw him. So that confirmed it for me.
Why has Michael Cole got his shirt off in front of Bubba? Jack Swagger has attacked Jerry Lawler.
Wow, thrilling. Come on, they're both from Oklahoma.
So did this get Jack Swagger over?
Yes. Swagger was world champion before this. See, I knew Ross was getting beaten up. Why?
He is. He's tapping. He already tapped. He tapped. What does he think Jared's going to say? It hurts.
He's waiting. Yeah, I was going to say he's waiting for the run-in.
Okay.
Remember when Lawler died during Raw?
Yeah. What year is this? Why is this happening? There's nothing else they can be doing.
2011.
Did Jerry Lawler ask for a favor? Like, why? What?
No, it was all just part of the Michael Cole heel turn, remember?
But why? Who cares?
Why does
there need to be a Michael Cole?
I don't know.
Only this company would be like, Jerry Lawler should be the face and Michael Cole should be the heel. And we're going to devote TV time to do this.
This is the last one, but I forgot about this, and I want to give JR his props because I remember this being Triple H versus Jim Ross.
Is he going to try to treat Jim Ross like how he wants to treat Pat Patterson?
Ooh. Yeah, maybe. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no. That face
what is he doing?
He's smelling his greatness. Like The Rock, I guess? Maybe he's making fun of The Rock? Doesn't The Rock smells things?
I don't know. He's doing his Rick Rude impression.
Yeah.
He's ready to lead the British safari into India in 1843 with that fucking facial hair. Spoiler alert, Jim Ross went to Oklahoma State.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Why I don't get, like, another thing with the WWE, like, they would spend their entire time telling you how much JR's not worth considering, but then constantly have to bring him in to be like, we got to get some kind of heat. People like him, right? We only spend all of our waking hours telling you that he doesn't matter.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Triple H. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'm a Triple H fan. I think he's great.
You bump like that for me.
This is not right. Well, good old JR was able to get back to his feet, showing the
What's that sell from JR?
What is the point
Can't
of
get it-
Jim Ross being in a match? Like, why wouldn't you just tell the ref I submit as soon as you shake hands or ring the bell?
That would be fun. That
Is
would
he going
be
to get paid
JR
more
smart.
for beating Triple H? Is he going to get
He's
a
trying
world
to get to
title
the
shot?
pay window.
Yeah. He signed a different contract, a competitor's contract. He's got to make his dates now.
I feel bad listening to you and trying to watch this because JR should
They should have booked him on a couple house shows.
stay down.
Okay, here we go. Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for.
Did you see that? JR just popped the game. Yes, he did.
Okay, here we go.
Paul and Test look
Look
the
at those
same.
gig marks, man. Oh.
That man is one day going to release Cake Quick.
Uh-oh. I think JR's doing something. I think JR's doing something.
He's getting on a steel-toed boot. He's going to kick him in the groin.
Something smaller.
Oh. Steel-toed condom.
Listen.
See, Triple H is drawing the camera away for a long time.
JR is going to the bone for the business.
He's queer for the blade.
Oh.
JR is queer.
Did he not do it yet?
No, he did it.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
No, I thought he... Okay. He still got it. See him playing with it?
Oh my gosh. Come on, referee, stop this. And continuing to hammer away on the
He better do it again. Yeah, okay. He knows. Triple H told him.
That's not right. Jim Ross is not a wrestler.
Do it again.
This is Triple H. This is the man that's been the world champion more times than you can count. This is
Listen
not
up,
competitive.
Mike
This is
Chioda
disgusting,
said.
Coach, and you know it.
Is he done yet?
Triple H now looks like he's trying to follow some semblance
Go
of
check
rule.
on him. Make sure he fucking did it.
He needs to continue to take advantage because right now he has the upper hand, and you know this match could turn.
One more, he's saying. One more time.
JR's bleeding, JR's hurt. I can't, I don't, somehow I don't even think.
Puff them cheeks out.
Look at this. You can't do that. You can't tear the ball.
Oh, there's a fight going on. Something.
Oh, yeah, they're not even paying attention to the match.
You know what's wrong is you're making a joke out of this. This is not funny. Well, Triple H.
Somebody tried to rush the ring to help Jim Ross. Security had to intervene.
I think he just bladed a third time.
You got both your contacts in one eye. What are you seeing? Oh, look at him. Look at Triple H just raking at JR's head. That's already
You got both your
Oh, I
contacts
think
in
Triple
one
H
eye.
did it.
Think so?
Look at this now. Look at this. The blood just streaming down the face.
Jesus. Why did he do so low to his brow? Hairline, Jim. Hairline.
He's always got the cowboy hat on, though. No matter.
He's been running his mouth for years, and it's time for somebody to shut him up. Oh, yeah. Somebody else.
Lovely.
See, I remember. I could swear I can't find it now, and I'm not an Observer subscriber.
With an online master.
But I'm pretty sure it said Triple H cut him. for that final time.
JR's hurt.
And I think there might have been heat on him.
Needs to finish this off in a...
Because as you can see, he really
got in there.
Yeah, went fucking nuts.
I'm sure he walked up to Jim and was like, "Sorry about that. You know how it gets out there. Adrenaline's pumping. Got a little overzealous." Well, Jerry Lawler's dressed as a ref. He's going down there to referee.
It's just his bedazzled shirt.
Oh, I thought it was his referee outfit.
So garish.
I really, quite frankly, don't know what he's going to do about it, but I'll sit here and continue to have a ball.
God, the coach is fucking miserable.
The king is in Triple H.
I'm so confused about who the referee is.
It does look like
now.
a ref shirt.
I'm so confused now.
Okay, it does have vertical stripes.
But keep in mind, this is a no disqualification match.
And it's checkered. He's a race flag, too. That's like, how many patterns can one shirt have? It's got 3. It's got checkers, stripes, and then on the front he's got like some swirling. God, what an ugly shirt.
JR's losing all his juice. You can't lay on your stomach. You gotta lay on your back. Yeah.
Rick.
And the crowd woos.
I popped for Rick. I would have done the same.
Oh boy, Vince McMahon's coming to help.
It's Big Dave.
Is that his side gig? Why is he driving the limousine?
Maybe they cut his brakes, and that's why he was late to the building.
Ooh.
Because remember, he was supposed to be in his corner.
Yeah.
Well, Coach
No,
by
I don't
himself
remember
is
that,
death here.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, this is bad.
Ugh, Paul. I can't stand that guy. Couldn't stand him as a younger man. Can't stand him now. Knowing even more. I was right. People talk about the Jericho Vortex. Anything Triple H would get involved with after McFoley, I was always just dreading and just like, ugh, get him off the TV.
What in the world is Batista waiting for now? He just laid out the game.
Uh-oh. You know what's going to happen.
Batista just put the... Oh, my goodness.
JR bled out. JR's pulse is so weak right now.
Oh, fucking Green Lantern fans in the audience? Jesus Christ. See him? That guy?
Hurricane or the actual comic book guy?
The Green Lantern. You don't know Green Lantern fan? He was like a notorious fan.
Maybe he just likes Hurricane Helm's tattoo is what I'm saying.
No. He's from the early 90s. There's a clip of Bobby Heenan making fun of him.
No, I know.
I'm sorry. I'm not in an altered state. I didn't get your joke. I had a feeling it's something. This is going to be one of those things where I listen back. I'm like, what the fuck were you talking about, Larry? Like, Wilson was right. You missed. You missed.
Now imagine if Samantha Irvin had said that.
Good old JR.
Yeah, Mark Madden levels for Coach. Mark Madden-esque.
What do you mean?
And announcing skills.
Oh, jeez. No,
like, it sounds just like him.
Madden's way better.
You think Madden was way better?
Madden
Sounds
is
just like
miles
him to
ahead of
me.
Coach. And I hate Madden.
Madden was at least ironic. Coach is really trying his best, and he sounds like when we used to do our backyard commentary.
showing up. That son of a bitch is gonna pay, and he's gonna pay at Backlash. I can guarantee
Did Dave help JR at all?
He gave him the win. He's going to the pay window.
That's true. That's
Moving up in the
true.
rankings.
Yeah. Now he has to face Batista. It's all a plot for a heel Batista to just get an easy win on the championship match.
There you go.
Yeah.
You need to write a script now. Send it.
I do and don't. What if Otaku listens to this? He'll put two and two together. We've infiltrated the Discord. Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's
I'm
brutal.
very
That
excited
Discord
for
is brutal.
JR's book. He's going to be a much. I don't have negative
I think we
animus
might like
toward him.
it.
Yeah.
It sounds like him. Sounds like his original author died, and he had to then switch gears.
Oh,
'cause
that's right.
It's so
yeah, I read a
yeah.
chapter or two, just some fun college stories.
Yeah. JR college man.
Sounded like
All
he was a
right.
popular guy. All those accolades we heard.
I'm sure you know.
President.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good night.